Hey, shalom, shalom, yasha Allah. All honor and glory to the Most High Yah, Bashim Yahushai. Hope everybody's doing well. Just checking my sound real quick, make sure everything sounds good. All right. There's a matter that I want to address, Israel. I did everything I could, basically, really just to avoid to even get to this point. As you guys know, Israel, I really hate, addressing matters that has to do with my brothers or my sisters in public. If it's something that we can address in private, that's always my ultimate goal, right? It's always my ultimate goal, because I just feel that that's something we need in Israel, right? Yes, we all have certain things that we're still learning. Order is is a thing in Israel that we lack big time, right? We're not used to order. A lot of times we do things out of order and against the scriptures. And one thing I try to do is be an example, not only for myself and the Most High, but for my family, because I have a son that I raise, because I teach him to move certain way when he comes to dealing with Israel. And when I come on here, I make lives and I go, address certain issues. And, I try to be an example when I do things like that. Because some people are in this truth for their own personal reasons. Some people are in this truth for their own personal gains. Some people, it's all about bravado for them. It's all about, look at me, I'm this way, I move this way, I talk this way, that sounds good, and move, what I'm saying? It's all about a showboating and just showing off, and basically that whole tough guy mentality, man. But, in Israel, we got to let go of that spirit, man, because anybody can do that. You know what I'm saying? Anybody can be that. Anybody can be doing that whole tough guy thing. But if you in this truth and sincerity, there's certain things you got to separate yourself from. All right. Now, before I go further into this live, I want to make one thing clear. Okay, I'm going to play a video. You guys, some of you probably already saw it. Some of you did not see it. Now, before I play this video and before I go further, I already sought counsel with elders, okay, about this matter. And certain things were said to me and how I should handle it. And I'm going to handle it in righteousness, Most High willing. Hopefully anything that I say or do will not be out of me being grievous or just out of anger or hate, because I have absolutely no hate for my nation. I love my people, but I do understand that, yes, there's certain people you have to deal with in certain ways, right? Like DMX said, treat people how they present themselves, man. You know what I'm saying? So yes, there's certain brothers and sisters you're not going to get along with in the nation, and I already know that coming into the truth. You know what I mean? But for you to go out of your way and make certain claims about a brother or a sister because they left the truth, when you know within your own spirit that they didn't do certain things wrong to you. Now, the other thing I want to say real quick, and I'm going to prove everything. There's a reason why I record everything. There's a reason why the Most High gave me that spirit of being a scribe. It's not for me to show off with it. I record everything. I mean, literally everything. And I do that for a reason. Okay? But let me say this, though. Moving forward. This has nothing to do with any particular camp. As you brothers and sisters know, I was part of HOI. As of this time, I'm not part of HOI, right? But I still deal with my brothers in righteousness, right? Because what I used to see with the camps, okay, was brothers would get into the truth, right? And there would be a conflict between brothers. I saw this myself. You understand me? While I was in the camp. And that was something I said, man, I will never do that. If I have problems with brothers, yeah, we might argue, we might go back and forth, but what? I'm gonna have to come back and deal with my brother again, man. Right? But if my brother doesn't want to deal with me, that's cool. I'm gonna separate myself from that particular brother and move on with my life. I'm not gonna force any relationship with you. I will try to reach out to you, all right, which I'm gonna prove in this video, all right, that I try to reach out to this brother on the screen, all right, Chief Ephraim Amath, okay, Murphy Double, all right. I try to reach out to this brother in peace, and I'm gonna show some text. All right, I'm not gonna go too crazy with it because I don't think there's certain matters. I just need to address certain points. The brother put this video out, so I'm addressing it out in the public too. All right. I try to deal with the brother in many ways through Matthew 18, and it's been going left with it. I've already brought it up to the elders, and this is where I'm at with it. Right now, I'm not going to go too deep in a lot of other stuff that happened in the camp, because there's no need to go into that. I'm going to just address this particular thing that he brought up against me, this charge that he brought up against me. Okay. Now, the brother claimed that this was not a charge. He was just basically just letting me know, just letting people know in Israel that we're not affiliated. You know, when we know, I mean, do you really have to do all that? If you know for a fact that I'm not doing certain things. But again, I'm going to play the video, and you guys are going to see for yourself, and you guys are going to be the judge. Now, Israel, I'm not doing this for the whole drama, because I hate drama. Okay, but if you put certain things out here about my name to defile my name, I'm going to address you. All right, Amath Fagai, Chief Ephraim Murphy Doble, this is for you. This is directed to you. Has nothing to do with any other brothers in the HOI body. Has nothing to do with any other brothers in the camps. If I see y'all brothers, man, I'm still saluting you. You're my brothers for life, man. All right. Now, if you say you don't have a relationship with me, then that's different. If you make it known and say, listen, all right, get away from me. For whatever reason you feel that way, I'll say I respect that. No problem. But I still love you as a brother, because no fault is going to come upon me, man, that I hate my brother, or I'm, bringing out certain things against him just because of how I feel. Nah, that's not going to happen, because I don't move that way. All right, Israel, you guys already know that. A lot of you that watch the Thursday night class, you guys already know how I move. I take blame when I'm wrong, man. I have absolutely no problem with taking blame when I'm wrong. If I do a brother wrong, or if I'm wrong in certain things that I do and it's made known to me, I'll take blame for it and I'll move on. All right, that has happened to me. Now, Amath, you got to remember, I'm older than you. You remember that. I'm older than you. All right, and you should have respect for me as an elder to you, man. All right. Yeah, we know that respect, and also in the scriptures, in brothers that has the knowledge and the wisdom, and I give you props and I salute you for that, for being in the truth this long. But you got to move in the spirit, brother. You got to move in the spirit, and we got to do things in order. I mean, coming from a brother like you, the nation of Israel look up to you. A lot of people do. A lot of brothers and sisters look up to you. You got to move a little bit better than what you're doing, Ak. All right. I know you stating that you didn't do this out of a certain spirit, but it doesn't feel like that, brother. All right. You never text me. When I text you, you don't text me back. You don't show me any form of love for me to even feel that if you brought out this video, that it's going to be out of love for me, and out of like, listen, man, we just don't do anything with the brothers anymore. They moved on with their life. We're doing our own thing. You know what I mean? You're not coming with the right spirit. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and play this video. And Israel, I want you guys to be the judge. All right? I want you guys to be the judge of this situation. If I'm wrong, I need y'all to let me know. Okay? All right? Because when I address this thing, I'm not addressing it because I'm angry at him. I'm addressing it because, like I said, things has to be done in order. All right? Things has to be done in order. Okay? We got to put our feelings to the side. All right? If you feel a certain way about me, that's cool. I get it. You know what I mean? But we still have to do things in order. All right? And like I said, even with me making this video, I still respect you, and and I still love you as my brother, as a person of my nation. You might not feel the same way, but I truly do. If you need anything of this situation where it's just like me, that I can be there for you in any way, which I know probably it won't be, but you never know. And if it is, I'll be there for you. I'm just putting it out there public. All right, because I truly love my nation. I have no, listen, man. If worst case scenario, you just move on, I'll move on. That's it. All right. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and play this video so you guys can listen. I am gonna play it a few times so you guys can listen and see if I'm wrong in this matter. Okay. And if I am, I will apologize publicly. All right. But I have already asked the brother to take the video down because I have not done anything wrong to him. I have not done anything wrong to the body. This is really for him. This is Chief Ephraim. Ain't got nothing to do with HOI. HOI as a body always showed me love. When I went out to the when I went out to the Passover pull up, right? I was able to record some videos for them. I wasn't in the camp anymore, but I did that because I love my family, man. Me not being in your camp don't mean, oh, I gotta hate you now. I gotta stay away from you. I'm not dealing with you anymore. When I see you in the street, I'm gonna be mad at you. Man, this is not a gang, man. Right? Nehemiah and the other prophets, when they were bringing out these words, there wasn't a gang. They didn't say, oh, because you're over there, we're not gonna be dealing with you. Right? That wasn't how our forefathers moved, man. Our forefathers moved completely different in righteousness. The ones that did. Right? But anyways, let's go ahead and play this video. And please, Israel, correct me if I'm wrong here. But basically, the brother is bearing false witness, saying that I'm collecting donations through Cash App. But he claims that he's saying that he's making sure that people don't collect donations. I don't collect donations under my name. All right? Which I think is just straight folly, man. This is, when you open, when you open a certain box, man, you invite certain spirit and certain energy, man, to your era, man. Right? Sometimes as a nation, we gotta separate from that. Right? If you know something is gonna bring headache, drama, you know what I mean, and you know that the elders are not even dealing with that, man, put that to the side, man. Right? And not even bring that up because it's folly. It's not. What is it edifying the nation? What you bringing out? Right? Is what you're bringing out, is it edifying the people? Right? Just the same way you put this video claiming that I have Cash App account, GoFundMe account, I could do the same thing about things that you did, and I have recordings of everything of you, what you did. Right? That wasn't righteous, man. Of you claiming, of you putting your own self before your own brothers, man. Right? But do I do that? No, because it's not it's not edification, man. You know what I mean? There's certain things that you said, that I'm like, yo, we're not gonna put this out here, man. You know what I mean? Because it's not right. Because it doesn't make any sense for me to do that. Right? It's not going to edify our people. We don't have time for that. All right, but let me go to this video, man. All right.
All praise and honor, glory to the Most High. You already know, man. It's Chief Ephraim from HOI Pull-Up Boys. It's a public service announcement. We love all our brothers, we love all our sisters, but certain things gotta be let known. We have nothing to do with Brother Irie, Facebook, YouTube. He's no longer part of HOI. So the Cash Apps and all of the other stuff that you see for donations has nothing to do with us.
Alright. He just mentioned my name. He said we have nothing to do with Brother Ari. Right? Now if the brother left it as that, I would have been fine with it. Yeah, I'm out of HOI. Alright? But guess what though? Not everybody feels the way you feel, Amath. The brothers, for the most part, still love me. Right? They still have respect for me from what I could see. Right? Now, if they show me something different, then that's different. But they're not showing me that, Amath. You're the only one that have an issue with me, King. Alright? And you need to move on. You talking about I have feelings and this and that, emotion and all this stuff. You're the one talking about me. You don't need to put any PSA about nothing. Did I make any PSA about you? About what you did, right? That I have recordings of? Listen, man, leave me alone, man. Move on with your life, King. I have no problem with you. You know what I'm saying? I completely, absolutely have no problem with you, man. Like I said in the early part of this video, I love you, and I still respect you, but you gotta move on, man. Right? We're not to the point where it's all stiff like that. Move on with your life, I've made this clear to you. Move on with your life. Don't mention my name, and please take down the video. You're the only one that feel that way. The brothers at HOI don't have a problem with me. Right? When I came to the Passover camp, all the brothers were greeting me, man. Right? Most of the brothers were saluting me, greeting me, and that was love. And it's made known within the body. Again, I'm not going to be mentioning names because I know how this whole thing works. Right? That they still show me love and respect. And like I said, man, you really need to move on. I have no problem with you, King. like I said, man, just move on, man. But anyways, as you can see, he mentioned my name, talking about some Cash Apps, talking about GoFundMe's. You the one that took all the donations in the damn camp. You the one taking donations. Ain't nobody else taking donations. You took all the donations. You know what I mean? And there's other things we can get into because of your pride, man. Right? Now you're going to cost brothers that are doing certain things with you way more money when you could have put down your pride, right? And certain things would have moved differently, man, within the camp. Right? But you had so much pride. But we're not going to get into that. But listen, I'm going to go ahead and play it again because I want you guys to hear it. He mentioned my name and talked about that I have GoFundMe's. And now, Israel, if you guys go to my Shalom, if you guys go to my Facebook, right? I don't care where you scroll to, man. You will never see anything saying Cash App HOI or Cash App, me being affiliated with HOI and collecting funds. Amaf, you the one that took all the donations, King. You took every donation. You wanted to hug up everything. All right. If you look on my screen under the video, it says the $ scribe funds. That was something I did for myself, right? And let me say something to you, Israel. When I put that on there, I don't advertise it as much because what? If you guys feel the intention to give. If you don't, I don't. Listen. All praises to the Most High, and I'm not being boastful, but I'm trying to just bring up my story. I have not lacked anything at all. Do you understand? All right, I have not lacked anything. When I dealt with the brothers, every equipment I bought on my own. Everything I did on my own, man. Right? I never put anything with HOI, right? And said that I'm affiliated with HOI, donate to me, and I never did anything with that. And after I left the camp, right, by my choice, nobody kicked me out of the camp. I left by my choice, okay, for certain reasons. I knew in my spirit and in my heart that I wasn't going to have hatred towards any of my brothers in that camp. Because I've always said that I don't like when brothers leave camp. You got to watch out for camp hoppers too, man. You got some brothers they'll go from one camp to another camp, another camp, another camp. I don't do that. If I leave one camp, guess what? I'm gonna just ride dolo, but still deal with the brothers, man. Still deal with this camp and deal with that camp. If they need me for anything, I got them, right? If it's a situation where I need to have a feast day with a particular camp, I can go to that camp, right? Even with HOI, man, right? I don't have any issue with the elders of HOI, right? I don't have any issues with them. They don't hate me. They don't have any issues with me. I bet you next Passover, if I say, let me contact the elders and say, hey, you mind if I have Passover with you guys? I'm sure they won't have an issue with it, man. Right? But this is about you. You're the only person that had problem with me in that camp. Right? You're the only problem that want to rule as a lord over people. Right? And because brothers don't accept that, you get mad. You get angry. Right? Now you want to chop brothers' head off because brothers question you. Right? If brother question this and question that, why are you questioning me? What are you questioning me for? It don't work like that, alright? You have to be humble too yourself, man. Anyways, let me go ahead and just play this one more time. Then I'm going to bring out some scriptures and wrap this video up. He did talk about Kanawak, and I really don't want to get into that because really that don't have anything to do with me. Kanawak will have to deal with that on his own. As you guys know, Kanawak was the other scribe that was with us, in HOY, but I'm not going to deal with that. That got nothing to do with me. I want to deal with the fact of him mentioning my name and affiliating my name, okay, and bearing false witness against me and saying that I did something without no proof, bringing up charges against me with no proof. He has absolutely no proof of me doing this, right? Don't give me that whole, well, I was just doing it to make sure. That's baloney and bull crap. All right, let's go. Let's play this again. Because again, I don't want to do, like I said, my brother Kanawak's part, because that has nothing to do with me. I want to do my part that he brought up my name. Okay.
Shalom, all praise and honor, glory to the Most High.
Hey, share the stream. Share the stream, Israel. Share the stream. All right, because this was made public, and I needed to go public also. Share the stream, Israel. All right, because I don't want nobody thinking that I'm this thief, this person over here collecting donations, All right, this person over here taking and even the man. You know what? This person over here deceiving people. You guys already know. See, you can tell a lot of people's spirit by how they move, man. Right? You can tell a lot about people. I know for a fact, for me, I can tell a lot about you by the spirit you're moving with, man. Right? You can deceive everybody and pull this whole, oh man, all praise to the Most High, all this stuff you're doing. That don't fool everybody, Ak. Not everybody falls for that, King. All right? You might deceive some people, but not everybody falls for that. I've met tons of brothers that are doing this in true righteousness, and I can feel it immediately as soon as I start talking to them. Right? Then you can meet some people, you can tell that they're moving a certain way. Right? Then you what? You back off. Alright? But anyways, we're going to play this again.
Ephraim from HOI Pull-Up Boys is a public service announcement. We love all our brothers, we love all our sisters, but certain things got to be let known. We have nothing to do with Brother Irie, Facebook, YouTube. He's no longer part of HOI. So the Cash Apps and all of the other stuff that you see for donations has nothing to do with us.
Cash Apps and other stuff that you see for donations. Now, like I said, if you look under the video, it says the $ scribe funds. If you look through my timeline and through my feed, you will not see in one place, whether it's on my YouTube page or whether it's on my Facebook page, of me trying to get money for myself. I'm not talking about when I was with HOI, because when I was at HOI, I used to do a lot of the production stuff for HOI, and with the videos, I had to put their Cash App, not mine. I never put mine on there. Okay? All right? I'm talking about anything that has to do with me. All right? Now, we're going to go into the scriptures a little bit here and address some of this matter that is being brought up. And I'm going to play the video again, but I wanted to just address some issues. Okay, again, I'm not playing it all the way to the end. The other part of it just really has to do with my other brother. Okay, all right, so we're going to get a couple of scriptures. We're going to go through the scriptures. I'm going to try to move as quick as I can because I don't want to really be on here too long. All right, we're going to get a few scriptures. This is the book of Ecclesiastes chapter 7 and verse 1. A good name is better than precious ointment, and the day of death than the day of birth. Right? What's that getting into? Right? My name is important to me. Amath. Okay? My name is important to me. Morphy Dobo. Alright? Don't bear false witness on me. Don't claim that I'm doing something that I'm not doing. Alright? Live righteously, King. Alright? You've been in the truth this long and you still don't even know that, King? I have to tell you that? Right? Anyways, Proverbs chapter 22 and verse 1, and it reads, a good name is rather, right, to be chosen than great riches. What is that? What is the Most High telling us in this scripture? He's basically saying, you see, this is why when you get real rich people, they'll do all manner of evil just to get their riches. The Most High is saying, guess what? You having a good report and a good name is a lot precious and greater than you getting all these riches, man. This is why when I tell people, listen, man, I learned a lot being in the truth. I was a brother that always wanted to seek money. But guess what? Through the scriptures, I was able to apply that balance, and I know how to move and know that me and my people, putting the Most High first, came before any forms of riches. Now, it doesn't mean that I don't work and hustle and take care of myself and my family. I still do that, but I do it in balance, man. All right? Let me tell you something. The short time I was at HOI, and all praises to HOI, all praises to the Most High for putting me in HOI, man. I learned so much under certain brothers, man. Right? There was so much I learned, and later I went and built up myself in the scriptures, man. Right? We're not going to do anything too crazy. We're going to keep things as simple as possible, man. Amath, you can't bear false witness. You're not going to justify that you were just making sure. Keep that to yourself, King, and take the damn video down, King. Alright? Because guess what? I could put videos of you too up here. You know what I'm saying? I could be going back and forth, but is that what I'm going to do? No, because it's not my spirit. Because there's what? There's too much work for us to do in Israel. Too much work. Our people need too much help, King, for us to be wasting time and doing all these low blows and all these little things. You know what I'm saying? Stop doing that, man. Right? But let's go to the book of Exodus. Let's go to Exodus chapter 20 and verse 16. All right? Everything got to be done in order, man. I get it. You're upset for whatever reason. I don't know why you upset. I thought we moved on. I thought brothers and sisters, I thought we all moved on. Everything was cool. I didn't bring up one thing about HOY and negativity on my page, man. Right? But I could have moved in that spirit. But I did not move that way because to me, it was straight folly. It wasn't going to help our people. Alright? Exodus chapter 20 and verse 16. It reads, thou shalt not bear false witness against thy neighbor, man. Why are you skipping these scriptures, Amath? Right? This is the law that you preach about and that we all preach about and talk about. Right? Don't bear false witness on your brother. You're bearing false witness that I took money. I got Salakia King. That I got cash apps and this and that. When you can look everywhere, that I don't have anything like that. You know what I mean? I don't know what you mad because I'm still working with HOY here and there. I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? I still love my brothers, man. You know what I'm saying? If my brothers can use my help, I still help them. Even though I'm not in the camp, I don't need to get the glory for nothing. Nobody even need to know that I'm the one doing certain things moving forward, man. And that was the spirit that I was moving with. I was moving with that spirit where it didn't matter anymore if I was on the camera and people seeing me. Nah, man, I just want to come sneak, do my thing real quick, chop it up, send it to my brother, Yenya. He do his thing. That's the spirit I was going to move in. Then on the side, do my own thing and edify our people, man. That's the spirit you should be focused on, King. That's the mindset you should be moving with. All right? Not making these videos talking about you making sure of certain things, man. I could do the same thing all day. You remember, I was recording everything. You forgot? I was recording everything we were doing. Every single move we made, King. Right? But do you see me chopping up videos and saying snippet of what you said and say, look what he talking about the brothers. Look what he talking about this. I got this on recording. I'm not doing that because that's not the spirit of the Most High, man. All right? You got to get rid of that demon, man. You got to get rid of that demon. All right? You got to get rid of that demon, man. Let's go to Deuteronomy now 19 and 15. Yeah, this needs to be addressed, man. Because, like I said, I try to move on. And I try to still show the brothers love. And the brothers love me at HOY. I have no issues with them brothers. All praises to the Most High for that. Because that was something that was a concern for me. Because I felt like, man, these are my brothers. I don't want to, I hope I didn't offend anybody. And I hope that I can still build a relationship with them moving forward. But obviously you didn't like that. Right? Amath, you didn't like that. But that's something you're going to have to deal with, King. That's something you're going to have to deal with. All right? You didn't like that I moved that way. Something you gotta have to deal with. You gotta get rid of that spirit, man. You got demons, King. Alright, this is Deuteronomy chapter 19 and verse 15. It says, one witness shall not rise against a man for any iniquity. So if you knew I was wrong, why didn't you? This is something you always had an issue doing, is applying Matthew 18, man. You never apply that. Right? Everybody's an enemy to you. You're a bulldog. You wanna who's here? If anybody question you, nah, bro, nah. It's all about that spirit. That's the spirit you're moving in, man. And that's a demonic spirit, King. All right? Let's read that again. Deuteronomy, right? Salaki, Israel, get something to drink. Deuteronomy chapter 19 and verse 15. One witness shall not rise up against a man for an iniquity or for any sin. What sin have I committed? What sin have I committed, Ak? Come on, man. Right? You got to prove everything, man. Right? Hold fast, which is true. 1 Thessalonians 5 and 21. You know that, King. That's not just it's applying to how you move with your neighbor, man. Apply that. Why ain't you applying that, man? You need to apply that when you're dealing with everybody, man. Don't just say, my brother's doing that, and certain things are not moving the way I wanted to move, and you do certain things, man. You can go off by doing that, all right? And again, I'm saying out of love for you, King. I'm trying to wake you up, man. Obviously, you haven't learned anything since the years you've been in the truth. You haven't learned squat. And I'm trying to help you. That way you don't get destroyed by the Most High, man. All right? This is Deuteronomy chapter 19 and verse 15. One witness shall not rise up against a man for an iniquity or for any sin, and any sin that he sinned. Right? At the mouth of two witnesses, or at the mouth of three witnesses, shall the matter be established. What proof do you have that I've been taking money? What other brother you got that saw me actually begging for money on the HOY banner? Right? You got to prove everything, King. You can't just run your mouth just because you think people listen to you and you're just gonna go with the flow. And the crazy thing is, I looked at the statement and some of the brothers talking about say no more, dude, and they don't even know the matter. Man, Israel, you guys got a lot of growing up to do, man. Not all Israel, of course, but some of you brothers out here, woo, shouldn't even be in the positions you're in. You shouldn't be anywhere in the position you're in, because you cause friction among brothers, man. You shouldn't be anywhere near where you are. All right, not even close. Nobody should be calling you an elder. Shalom, family. Shalom, Israel. All right, nobody should be calling you an elder or brother. All right, nothing. Because what? I've never ever taken from anybody. I've never ever done evil to any of my brothers, man. When I was in the time, my time in the truth, man. Right? I always go out of my way, even though sometimes I know I don't want to do that. Right? But I'll do it because I'm moving in the spirit of Yahushua Mashiach, man. Right? Alright, but anyways, we're going to keep going here. Alright, because I kind of want to move through this really quick, man. Right? Let me get another scripture just to reaffirm what I'm talking about. We're going to go to, I think I want 1 Corinthians 13 and 1. This is crazy, Israel. We really got to be an example. And when I say an example, I'm talking about for real. Not just in speech, man. Yes, some brothers might, fear you, respect you, or do certain things with you, but that doesn't mean that you should take advantage of that and feel like you can talk and everybody will listen, and you just think that nobody will respond to you, man. All right, this is 2 Corinthians chapter 13 and verse 1. This is the third time, right? It says, I am coming to you. In the mouth of 2 or 3 witnesses shall every word be established, man. Listen, don't give me that bull crap that you saying you're making sure. I can make sure that people don't donate to you, right? Because you're not going to do what you said you're going to do. But am I doing that? Hell no, because it ain't my business, man. If anybody want to give to you, that's on them. All right? That's on them, man. And the Most High will deal with that whole situation. That ain't got nothing to do with me when people are trying to deal with you. You understand? And this is for you, Amath, Chief Ephraim. I'm naming you. I got you on the screen. This is relating to you directly. This ain't got nothing to do with HOI or any other camp or any other brother. Don't add them to this conversation because they have nothing to do with that. All right? And the brothers, if they're moving in the right spirit, they already know. They already know what the truth is, man. Right? All right. But we're going to keep going. This has nothing again. I'm going to repeat it again. This is for you, Amath. I'm coming for you directly. And I'm not coming for you in anger. I'm coming for you in righteousness, man. Right? I'm telling you, stop that habit, the spirit you got, man. Alright? If the brothers want to deal with me, guess what? You got to deal with it, huh? You got to deal with it. What are you going to do? Tell everybody not to deal with me? You going to be a demon and say, listen, man, don't deal with it. I'll read, man. If he ain't doing this, that's what you want to do now? Is that what we doing? Is that what we doing, Amath? That's what we doing. Right? You have no respect for your elders. I'm older than you, and you disrespect me every time. I try to take the highway and say, listen, it's cool. It's all right. But listen, man, enough is enough of it, man. Enough is enough, man. You're not going to bear false witness on my name. My name is going to stay pure through the spirit of the Most High with the nation of Israel. I have no hate towards you, like I said. I will never steal from my people. I will never do evil if the Most High stays within me, and that's my goal against my own people, man. Alright? This is not a game for me. I've always told you that, man. Right? That's part of your problem. That I'm not a manserver. I told you that. I don't do things for men. I do things for the Most High. Right? If you show me respect, I'll show you respect. That's how this thing works, man. You show me respect, I'll show you respect, King. Alright? And that's how I deal with the brothers. They show me respect, and I show them respect. I don't have a problem with none of the brothers, man. Alright? I don't have anything to do with the brothers, man, when it comes to negativity. Right? This is Matthew chapter 18 and verse 15. If your brother sins against you, right? If you feel that I'm stealing from HOI, or if you feel that I did something evil to you, right? What are you supposed to do, Amath? Alright? If your brother sin against you, go and tell him his fault. Right? When have you told me my fault? Right? Between you and him alone, if he listens to you, you have gained your brother. Amath, choose peace, not war. Right? Choose peace, not war, dude. You don't know who you're dealing with out here. Choose peace, man. That's how I try to move with brothers, man. I'd rather just go with the peace, man. Because I don't want to have an enemy in Israel. You know what I'm saying? We're already dealing with enemies of these other nations. Why in the world would I want to deal with enemy with my own brother, man? That's the last thing on my mind that I want to do. Have an enemy with my own brother of my own nation. Right? Let's keep going. It says, verse 15, if your brother sin against you, go and tell him his fault. Between you and him alone. If he listens to you, you have gained your brother. That's all I try to do is gain a brother. And I showed it to you. I text you, send you a message, you ignore it. Alright? I don't have to text you, man. Right? You're nothing to me in the fact of I have to keep reaching out to you. You might be that way with some brothers, but you ain't that to me, brother. Alright? I'm only doing it out of love of Yahweh Shai, man. That's all. That's the only reason I try to reach out to you and try to make peace with you. Alright? Not because I care about having a relationship with you, man. Alright, let's go. Verse 16. But if he does not listen, take one or two other along with you, that every charge may be established. Did you do that? You didn't do that, Amath. That's messed up, brother. Alright? Because you don't want to have a problem with me. I ain't got no problem with you. By the evidence of 2 or 3 witnesses. Isn't that what we read in Matthew's? In the other chapter? Right? It says, verse 17. If he refuses to listen to them, it says, tell it to the church. You skip the whole first 3 verses and just jump right to the church. You put it all out there on live or on Facebook or YouTube, right? Being a bad example, man. That's a bad example. I'm only addressing you publicly because I already talked to elders about this, all right? And they've told me to move a certain way with it, and that's what I'm doing with you, okay? That hopefully you will back off me, take off that video, take off that set. I don't have a problem with you. Get rid of that video and move on with your life. I don't take from HOY. All right, the elders know. All right, verse 17. If he refuses to listen to them, tell it to the church. And if he refuses to listen even to the church, right, let him be to you as a Gentile, right, a tax collector. All right, that's when you let them go. That's when you say, you know what, man, you are evil, ain't nothing good coming from you. All right, you are evil. That's when you do that. That's when you say, nah, I can't deal. We can't deal with you anymore. You're not moving in the spirit, right? That's when you say that. You don't just say it because you just feel like saying it because it's your personal feeling and you're the only one that feel that way. No other brothers truly feel that way, but they're just doing it because they just want to follow you, and so that way you don't kick them out of the camp, right? No, man, that's not how you move. All right, that's not how you move, man. That's not how you move. All right, Amath. All right, do things in righteousness, brother. Do things in righteousness and not out of anger or jealousy or whatever you got going on. You got going on over there, man. Right? Do things in righteousness, King. But anyways, let's keep going. We're going to get a couple more other scriptures. All right? Because this is just straight madness, man. All right? 1 Corinthians chapter 14 and 40. Let all things be done decently and in order. Decently and in order. You knew within your spirit that putting this video was not righteous, man. You know that. You know that. But you like folly, King. You like going back and forth with brothers. You like that whole animosity. You like that whole spirit, man. But guess what? I don't have that time. All right? If I wanted to be wicked, I can do that. I can invest that time in it. I got all the times in the world, King. I got all the time in the world to do videos against you. But is it going to be edifying for the nation? No, it's not. It's not. If anything, I will get a bunch of followers that hate you, basically, right? And I don't move that way, right? This video is not a hate towards you. It's a correction video. All I'm letting you know that you need to move on. All right. This is another. Let's you know what? Let's get another example here. 1 Timothy chapter 5 and 17. Right, and we're going to read down to 19. Let the elders that rule, right, well be counted worthy of double honors. You got people calling you elder, right? But you're not moving as an elder, man. I know an elder. Your elder is an elder, man. That guy moves with wisdom, right? This is why I still deal with him, right? Your elder, Amath, is an elder. That man moves in the spirit of the Most High. He has no respects of persons. He moves a certain way and tries to keep peace, man. Right? But you bring in that wicked spirit into the body. You just got off the Passover. And you had the Passover and act like you had no leaven in you and all this. Man, you need to change. But anyways, it says, let the elders that rule well be counted worthy of double honors, especially they who labor in the word and doctrine. Right? That's what you say you do, right? It says, verse 18, for the scripture said, thou shalt not muzzle the ox that treadeth out the corn, and the laborer is worthy of his reward, man. Right? If you're doing your reward in righteousness, king, you're going to earn that crown. All right? But if you keep doing all these little spikes, and because you don't like how certain brothers are still affiliating and hanging out or being around certain brothers or dealing with certain brothers, and they're not dealing with you, and you get upset, then you make little snap videos like this, man. Right? You're not being an example as an elder. When have you ever seen other elders or certain elders that are moving in the spirit doing stuff like this? They don't do something because they ain't got time for that. Right? Verse 19. Against an elder receive not accusation, but before 2 or 3 witnesses, man. That applies both ways, king. Alright? Everything you should be doing every day should be for the glory of the Most High. If you're not exalting the Heavenly Father and all you want to do is do your little videos of attacking your brothers that already moved on. You're talking about brothers that are not even making video. We can make, man, this is what we do, man. We're scribes. We can make thousands of videos about you. We can edit it, chop it, do this, make you look crazy out here. But do we do that? No, because we don't have time. We don't have time for that, man. We're trying to do things in righteousness, man. I'm trying to link up with camps and maybe do some things with other camps. I'm trying to build something on my own, right? If it be the will of the Heavenly Father, man. I ain't trying to waste no time doing no damn video about anybody, man. Nobody got time for that, right? Colossians chapter 3 and verse 23. And whatsoever ye do, do it in heartily, man, right? As to the Lord and not unto men, right? I'm not doing anything for you. Right? That was your problem. You wanted me to do things the way you want to do it, right? And the fact that I questioned you, you didn't like that, king. And I'm not going to get too deep in it. I'm not going to bring up a whole bunch of videos. No, I'm not doing that. I'm just going to address certain things and address the matter and the reason why I'm not with HOY. Right? We dealt all about that in council already. This shouldn't be coming up anymore. But you want to play these little games, buddy boy. All right. Verse 24, knowing that of the Lord ye shall receive the reward of the inheritance, man. That's what I'm working towards. I want to receive the inheritance, the kingdom of the Heavenly Father, man. Right? The kingdom of the Most High, man. Yahbashim Yahushai, man. Alright? And like I said, man, to you, all you brothers at HOY, I love you brothers. Sisters too, I love your sisters. I have no problem with y'all. Like I said, if I can help the body in any way, I can move with the body. You're not HOY, king. You are not HOY. Alright? Stay in your lane. But anyways, man, let me stay on point. Knowing that of the Lord ye shall receive the reward of the inheritance, right? For ye serve the Lord of Mashiach, man. That's what I'm striving for. I ain't got time for your folly, dude. I don't have time for your folly, man. My younger brother's older than you, man. You're disrespectful, man. You got to get it together, man. Proverbs chapter 16 and verse 3. Commit thy works unto the Lord, and thy thoughts shall be established. If you're not committing your works unto the Lord, and if you get on this video and you knew it in your spirit that was something off that you shouldn't have done, you shouldn't have done it. Because you knew what you were trying to do. Right? But guess what? Your works are not established through the Spirit of Most High Bashim Yahushai, man. right? So guess what? I can judge you based on your thoughts and what you're doing, dude. You're not even taking the time doing anything for the nation when it comes to doing breakdowns and actually teaching the nation, man. Take that time to do that, man. This video, you could have used that time to give out precepts or something, a certain matter that some brother might not understand, a sister might not understand. You didn't need to put out no damn PSA, man. Ain't nobody mad at anybody. That's what you want. You want brothers to be fighting against each other. Oh, I hate you, brother. You are my brother. Oh, I hate you. Oh, that's what you want, King. But it ain't gonna happen here. I love Israel, King, and there's nothing you can do about it. There is nothing. These are my people here. You might not be an Israelite. Think about that, King, because all you're doing is bringing confusion. You might not be an Israelite. You might want to think about that, man. You might want to think about that, man. You know what I mean? Because that's not right. We don't move like that. Israelites don't move like that. Yes, we know we had our ancestors that had wicked spirit, right? That are back here on the earth, right? But you got to get yourself together, King. 1 Corinthians chapter 15 and 58. Therefore, right? I'm going to play the video again about what I'm talking about. All right? This video is about a moth making claims on me. All right? And I'm going to play it again about him saying that I'm collecting donations. All right? Through the body of HOI. All right? And I'm not doing that in any way. I don't need to do that. I'm doing comfortable, unlike some of you. You know what I mean? And I don't want to talk too much, but I like you, brother. You know what I mean? I don't need donations. All right? You know, man, let me just leave it alone. But, you know, so I'm going to play it again in a minute. I just want to bring out a few scriptures because I want to back everything that I'm doing and saying through the scriptures, man. All right? That's all I want to do. I don't want to talk out of my own vain opinion or say anything out of my thoughts and my ways. All right? Like I said, HOY, I'm going to love you, brothers. I have no problem with HOY, man. Right? HOY to the chariots fly. I still say it, man. HOY to the chariots fly. You know what? Because I know how them brothers treat me, man. You the only one that had a problem with me. Amath, Murphy, Double, right? Chief Ephraim, you were the only one that had issue with me because I questioned you and I said certain things that we could have done to save Israel money, but because of your pride, you didn't want to do that. You didn't want to do that. You would rather have brothers donate all this money and pay a bunch of interest when I gave you an idea of what I do for a living and what we can do to not pay thousands of dollars and give Esau thousands of dollars in interest. But you didn't choose that, King, because of your pride. Because you didn't want me to be the main guy bringing out this stuff or talking about certain things. Man, oh my Lord. But anyways, let's just keep going. Colossians chapter 3 and verse 17. Salakia, let's go to 1 Corinthians 15 and 58. Therefore, my beloved brethren, be ye steadfast, unmovable, always abiding in the works of the Lord. That's what I'm trying to do, man. This is why when I first got out of HOI, I didn't say a word. I didn't say, man, I let them brothers. I didn't do none of that. You know why? Because again, it ain't gonna do us no good. That, you know, I know that you like folly, Ephraim. I know you like all that drama and fights, and you know, like that's why I said I'm gonna address this matter and I'm done with it. You can make 1,000 videos if you want. I ain't gonna address you on this matter anymore. All right? I'm not gonna address you on this matter anymore. You can keep making your videos because I don't have time for this. All right? 1 Corinthians chapter 15 and 58. Therefore, my beloved brethren, be ye steadfast, unmovable, always abiding in the works of the Lord. That's what I want to do, abide in the works of the Lord. I can care less about your drama. For as much as ye know that your labor is not in vain in the Lord, man. We know our labors are not in vain in the Lord. That's why I'm constantly, and I got this scripture from the Elder Zabak, man. When I was in Thursday night classes, and I try to live by that, because there's nothing like wasted talent, man. There's nothing like a wasted gift. If the Most High bless you with a certain spirit or a certain thing, you need to be moving in the spirit, man. Colossians chapter 3 and verse 17. And whatsoever ye do in words or deeds, do all in the name of the Lord Yahushua, giving thanks to Yahweh and the Father by him. That's all I'm trying to do, is give thanks to the Most High, man, through the Spirit of the Most High. Through Yahweh Shai for coming here and dying for my sins, man. Having mercy on me, right? If we were going according to the Old Testament, I would have been a dead man now. All right? Moth, you got to get out of that spirit, man. All right? That tough guy bravado don't work, man. It don't work for everybody. You got to stop that. That don't work. You're wasting your time. That's trash, King. Stop doing all that nonsense. You always do that. You ain't tough, dude. You ain't tough, man. You know what I mean? You're not tough. You need to stop it, man. You need to stop it, King, and just stop making these videos and move through the Spirit of the Most High, man. Right? Let's get an example of how we're supposed to be through the Apostle Paul, man. Let's go to the book of Acts 23 and 1. All right? We're going to go to the book of Acts chapter 23 and verse 1. All right? Acts chapter 23 and verse 1. And Paul, earnestly beholding the council, said, Men and brethren, I have lived in all good conscience before Yahweh. Right? That's how I want to live until this day. That's how I want to live in good conscience when it comes to the Most High, man. I want to be able to say I didn't treat my people evil. I didn't hate the Most High. Right? I didn't commit adultery against the Heavenly Father and sought other gods. Right? That's the spirit I want to move in. I don't want to move in the spirit where I'm angry with my brothers. I hate them. Right? Even though we know that's what's going on in Israel a lot. And I teach against that. All right? Because I don't move that way. All right? But some things need to be addressed. Some things need to be addressed in Israel, man. Right? All that gang mentality. The camps are not a gang, dude. The camps is not a gang, Amath. It's not your gang. All right? That's not your crew, your gang. That's not what it is, man. It's not for you. It's for the Most High. You understand? It ain't your gang. The brothers there are not your weapon that you can use to go against other brothers. Alright? There's a lot I can bring out, but I'm not going to get too crazy with it, King. Alright? This is 1 Peter chapter 3 and verse 16. Having a good conscience, that whereas they speak evil of you. Right? I'm not coming here attacking you and condemning you and trying to destroy you. I'm just trying to bring out the truth. Because you bear the false witness against me. You didn't follow Matthew 18 like you always did, even in the council. You never followed the word. You never do. Right? And the brothers knew that. You never do, man, Amath. Alright? This is 1 Peter chapter 3 and 16. Having a good conscience, that whereas they speak evil of you, as of evildoers, they may be ashamed that falsely accuse your good conscience. You're falsely accusing my good conscience. And you know within your spirit that I didn't do anything like that. Right? And Mashiach, man. You know I didn't ask nobody for no money. Right? For GoFundMe. And man, what the hell would I be doing? That would look retarded, man. For me to do something like that. If anything, I'm showing love to my brothers, man. Because I'm not dealing with you. Alright? Doesn't mean I don't love my brothers, man. Doesn't mean that I don't love HOI. Right? I love HOI, man. I love the brothers there. You know why? Because they always showed me love. Right? So, this is not in regards to HOI or any other camp. I'm going to make that clear. This has nothing to do with any other brother or any other sister. It's you, Amath Pagai, Chief Ephraim, alright, Murphy Double. You're the one that have problem with me, and you're the one having problems with brothers. Right? The Most High is going to judge you for that spirit, man. Right? I could tell that you're so used to setting brothers up and kicking brothers out of camp with the way that council went. You're a wicked brother, man. For you to bear false witness on your own brother out of jealousy and anger, the Most High is going to get you for that. You better repent. You better repent. Take off this video out and move on with your life. I don't have a problem with you. If I see you on the street, I don't have a problem with you. If you don't want to greet me, I'm going to leave you alone. Greet the brothers that want to greet me and move on. I don't have a problem with you, King, and he doesn't need to go there. So please just leave me alone and move on with your life. We're going to play this video again of Amath saying that I have connection, talking about he's just trying to make, you don't need to make no damn PSA of nothing. You understand me? You don't need to make no PSA. Keep that to your damn self. You have no wisdom, King. Alright? None at all. You got absolutely no wisdom. Don't think you do, man. This is why I never listened to you, because you didn't have wisdom. You were not moving in the spirit, man. When you telling me you don't care about your brothers and how they get to camp, man, you ain't about the Most High, man. Let's go.
Shalom, all praise and honor, glory to the Most High. You already know, man. It's Chief Ephraim from HOI Pull Up Boys. This is a public service announcement. You know, we love all our brothers, we love all our sisters, but certain things gotta be let known. We have nothing to do with Brother Irie, Facebook, YouTube. He's no longer part of HOI. So the Cash Apps and all of the other stuff that you see for donations has nothing to do with us. The same thing goes for
Salakia. You guys heard it. I'm gonna play the video in eternity, but keep in mind I'm only applying what he talked about me on the first part. That's all I care. But I want you guys to hear it in turn, because I don't want you guys to say, well, he might have said something at the end of the video that was different. Okay, so let me address that. And I already got this video downloaded just in case he gets removed. And if he doesn't, again, like I said, it needs to be addressed. But let's go.
Kanawak, also known as C Nice Films, Warriors of David. Now we have no longer to do with these brothers. So if you see any Cash Apps, if you see any GoFundMes, if you see anything that has nothing to do with the body of HOI, just have to let y'all know. Shalom.
Alright, so you guys heard it from his mouth. Alright, like I said, I do have the video already downloaded, just in case if it gets removed, because I know how some brothers move sometimes. Alright, some brothers, they'll say they didn't say certain things when they actually said it. Alright, so I'm going to play it one more time, Israel. Then after that, I'm going to bring up one scripture, and I'm done with this live. Alright, I hate doing videos like this, Israel. I hate it with a passion. I would rather put my energy on the enemy, man. If you look at my post on my Facebook, that's all I do, because I know who my enemy is. You know what I'm saying? I know who my true enemies are, man. Not my brothers. My brothers ain't my enemy. My sisters ain't my enemy. Yes, I know I gotta move in wisdom with them, with some of them, because you can't trust all Israel. I get it, but I'm not gonna hate you for that, right? I'm not gonna bear false witness on you for that. I'm not gonna lie on you for that, just so that way I can look a certain way, you know, amongst the body. Israel, share this stream, man, because it's on the channel and people are watching it, right? Bearing false report about me. When Israel, you guys know I don't even do anything like that, man. You guys know I don't even move that way, right? Like I said, if you look on the video, that's the Cash App that I've always had for myself, and I don't even promote the damn thing like that, where I constantly keep posting it. If you guys want to give, you give. You know what I mean? I just use it, if I have any, I use it for my equipment or whatever I'm doing, so that way I can keep going out here videotaping and doing certain things, man. Right? I don't force nobody to do anything, man. I don't make bunch of videos, bunch of posts forcing you to give me some type of donation so I can live off of the damn donation, man. Alright? I don't live off of no damn donation. I'm doing pretty well, and I say that as humble as I can say that, man. Very well. Right? But if you guys want to throw something at a brother, hey, just use it to buy a little lens or use it to do something else. Right? Don't bear false witness, King. Alright? But I'm going to play it one more time, and I'm going to bring out one more scripture, and I'm out of here, Israel. Alright? Let's get it. Alright? This is about a mouth talking about me, collecting money, and putting out, if you know, saying that, you know, we don't have anything to do with the brothers. No, I still deal with the brothers. I talk to the brothers. I text them. You know what I mean? They check up on me sometimes, some of the brothers. All right? I'm talking about not just here in Atlanta. I'm talking about brothers all over in HOY, man. Right? Because what? They know the spirit that I move in. They know I'm not a wicked brother. They know I'm not a thief. Like you claiming for me to be. Like I said, that's what I'm doing. Prove what you're saying, man. Right? But let's go. I'm going to play this one more time.
Shalom, all praise and honor, glory to the Most High. You already know, man. It's Chief Ephraim from HOI Pull Up Boys. This is a public service announcement. You know, we love all our brothers, we love all our sisters, but certain things gotta be let known. We have nothing to do with Brother Irie, Facebook, YouTube. He's no longer part of HOI. So the Cash Apps and all of the other stuff that you see for donations has nothing to do with us. The same thing goes for Kanawak, also known as C Nice Films.
Salakia, I'm going to address something that a brother said. He said that he's not bearing false witness. He's not saying that I'm doing certain things. Did you hear the video, brother? Right? Did you hear the video? You know, Israel, you got to keep in mind, and I hear you brothers, right? You got to keep in mind that there's certain things that don't have to be said. All right? This is to you, Brother Benjamin, okay? There are certain things that don't have to be said, King. Some things you could just let be. You could just say, okay, well, he's not with us. Okay. All right? The problem is, can he prove that I did anything out of being out of HOY that has to do with me taking from HOY or pretending that I'm part of HOY? That's the key here. Because I can come on here and do the same thing. Right? I can come on here and say certain things about him. Right? And try to walk around the lines and make sure I don't cross that line. Right? But there's certain things you just don't have to say. People can already tell. For the most part, when I was started doing my own thing, Israel can kind of tell that I moved on. Right? They can tell. And nobody said anything to me. Right? Yes, some brothers asked me, well, you know, hey, you're not with HOY anymore, are you with the camp and all that? And I didn't even address it. I didn't even talk to, because to me, I didn't have to get into that. Because it's going to get into all types of craziness, man. All right? Certain things don't have to be addressed, King. All the brothers in the camp didn't make no video. The elder didn't come out and made a video, because the elder could have done that. He could have said, listen, man, we're not affiliated with Brother Ari. If you see any cash up or this or that, he could have said that, but the elder didn't do that. Why? Because he understands how things works in the spirit, man. A mouth doesn't understand that. Alright? Alright, but anyways, let me get back to this. Now, like I said, I'm going to bring up one scripture and I'm done.
Warriors of David now, we have no longer to do nothing, no longer to do with these brothers. So if you see any cash apps, if you see any GoFundMes, if you see anything that has nothing to do with the body of HOI, just have to let y'all know. Shalom.
Okay, Khan, I hear you, King. You're saying that basically it doesn't have anything to do with hate. Is that what you're saying? Let me slack it. Let me get out of this. Slack it. Let me address what you're saying, brother. All right. You said this video does not even show any hate, right? Now you tell me what kind of edification we're getting from this video. You tell me what edification we're getting from this video, King. You tell me what edification we're getting from this video. Right? You tell me what kind of edification we're getting. What comes out that is good out of videos like this. Brother, I love you, brother, because I've dealt with you before. I've talked to you. You're a cool brother. And I hear you. You're right. I did say yes. If I'm wrong, put it out there. Right? But what edification? How is this going to exalt and help our nation? If I didn't address it, I didn't bring up anything about it, right? Why is this? And if he has, the key word here is, he has no proof that I did, that I'm even making myself affiliated with HOI. Right? That's the problem here. You got to prove that, okay, well, he did this and did that. Yeah, that's why I'm going to make this PSA. We got to make a PSA, man. Because we don't want people to think that he's affiliated with us. Where is the other videos of other brothers that left HOI that he made a PSA about? Right? Show me the video. Just show me the video that he made of other brothers where he called them by name, right, that was affiliated with HOI that he said has nothing to do. And I'm talking about something recent. Because some brothers have left, even since I left. Right? But anyways, like I said, this has nothing to do with HOI. I love HOI. We're not going to make it about that. This is about our mouth. If you like, that's fine. You know, you cool with a mouth. Again, this video is not about anybody hating him. This video is about bringing out the truth, man. That's what this is about. And like I said, I'm just going to address it and we're going to leave it as that. But anyways, let me get one more scripture. You guys already seen the video. You can go watch it. But anyways, I'm gonna bring up one more scripture. Then I'm gonna wrap this up, Israel, because I think I've already made my point. All right, Amath, move on with your life. Don't call my name. I don't call your name. I never called your name. I never said anything about you. All right, I never mentioned your name in anything. All right, and I did that for a reason, even though there were things that I could have brought up, but I did not bring it up in public because there was no need for that. All right, so I get it. Some of you brothers and some of you sisters love him, and that's good. I want y'all brothers to love each other. That's all I've been saying. But when we're wrong, we're wrong. What edification is this bringing? How are we growing as a people? What's coming out of this? Right? When he knows within himself that I didn't do anything of such, or I don't even plan on doing. And so what? He's seeing the future that I might do that, right? That's not how we move in Israel, man. We don't assume things, man. Right? Things has to be factual. You hear me, King Benjamin? That's how we do things in Israel. All right? We don't assume that you might do it or that it might happen in the future, that you might come and try to be affiliated with us. We don't do that. We do things based on what? Proof, man. All right? That's how we move in Israel. There's no way you should be bringing that up if it's not that important. All right? As in, when I say important, I mean as in you actually see me doing it. All right? We don't foretell things and say, hey, he might do this and go ahead and do it. All right? But I hear you, King. You're still my brother. I love you, but I don't agree with you on this one. All right? But let's go to Romans 12 and 16. All right? Romans chapter 12 and verse 16. This is the key thing here. This is the key thing that you guys are missing. All right? This is the key thing. Because anybody can be a demon. Anybody can be overposting and attacking his brother. Anybody can do that. All right? Actually, let's start at 17. Romans chapter 12 and 17. It says, recompense to no man evil for evil. All right? So if a man does you evil, don't think in your mind and, PSA, these brothers are not affiliated. You don't need to do that. You didn't need to do that, Ak. Just like I didn't need to make certain videos about him. I didn't need to do that. I could make so much videos. Man, I could have had fun with this stuff. But I don't need to do that because it's not going to be edification for our neighbor, our people. And I can take that kitty corner and say, well, I'm not breaking no law. I said it this way. No, man, there's no need for that. Because that's not how the spirit we should be moving with. It says, recompense it says to no man evil for evil, provide things honest in the sight of all men. Right? If it be possible, as much as lieth in you, live peacefully with all men, man. That's how we're supposed to live with each other. Peaceful. If you know that you making a certain video is going to trigger certain things or cause certain, man, and you know that I'm not coming with you with that spirit, like I don't attack you, I never attacked you, said anything negative about you, just leave it alone, man. But anyways, that's it for the video. Israel, I never took any funds from HOI or never made a cash app through HOI or GoFundMe. I don't plan on doing any of that in the future. All right, I don't need to do that. The only one I have is the one that I created for myself. All right, so Amath, you can keep that, and please get my name out of your mouth, and I beg you, please take that video off, man. All right, please take that video off. I see where you stand with me. I still don't have any problem with you, and I just want to move on. All right, and all honor and glory to the Most High Yahweh Shemah Shine. Double honest to the elders that are doing this in righteousness, man. Right, not for lucre gain or hate for their own people, but for love of our own nation. All right, double honest to your brothers in HOI. HOI to the chariots fly. I still love y'all brothers. All right, if I see you brothers, I'll salute you. No disrespect against you brothers. This is for you, Amath, for Guy, Chief Ephraim. I disagree completely with you on this video. You got to take it down. You never contacted me. You never tried to reach out to me, King. I've tried to reach out to you in many ways, but you've you've ignored everything every time I reach out to you. And now you want to make a PSA about me. Man, put that junk away, man. Alright, I'm just going to show you guys real quick. Just one text. I'm not going to get into it too much. Just one text of me reaching out to the brother. Because again, I want to prove everything that I'm saying. I don't want to, like I said, I got tons of texts and different other things that I can bring out. But I don't want to bring any of that stuff because it doesn't have to do with that matter. But because I did say that I was trying to reach out to the brother, I need to prove that. Okay? So I'm gonna bring this up. I'm not gonna show his number, and you guys, if you know, hopefully you'll believe me that this is it. But I don't want to show his number because this is not what that's about. If you look up here in the first text, you know, this is during the Passover. I reached out to the brother. I reached out to all the brothers in Israel, in the body, and I said, you know, Shalom Ak. I said, I hope all is well with you and the HOI family. I said, please forgive me if I offended you in any way. Then I said, happy Passover. The brother, as you can see, didn't respond to me. All right, which is fine. You don't have to respond to me. But I just want to show you just this one text that just happened recently of me trying to reach out to the brother. And this is if you look on the bottom of that, I also talked to him about this video. He also indicated that he wasn't going to take down the video. All right. He said he has no intention on taking down the video. If you look at the text on the bottom of it, trying to justify that he wasn't doing it to be spiteful. But listen, man, you don't have to say that. You know, like I said, if the brother had just said, hey, this is a PSA announcement, but Ari is not with us anymore. He moved on. All praises, That would have been fine because that's not bearing false witness. He's just saying that I'm not with the body, and that's fine. But when you start talking, cash apps, any cash apps you might see, and making assumption that I might do something in the future, man, you basically you're trying to defile my name, man. Like that's something I'm potentially gonna do. You understand what I'm saying? Like that's something that chances are I'm gonna be doing in the future. Like I see if I've already built a report of doing that. That's what you're stimulating, man. Stimulating Slakia. That's what has been happening with me. That I've done. It's like I've done it in the past, and I might do it again. So let's make sure he doesn't do it. So if he does do it, we got this announcement out here, right, man? Let's live in righteousness, Israel, man. Let's stop this folly. You know what I'm saying? The Most High don't have time for this. Like I said, I'm addressing this issue. Some of y'all might not agree with me, and that's cool. And you can put your comments. You know what I'm saying? I'll leave all the comments up here. You know what I'm saying? But again, we shouldn't be spending. My thing is, we shouldn't be spending our time fighting and bickering against each other. We should be, if we're not edifying and building each other, at least stay to yourself and do your thing, man. All honor and glory to the Most High Yahweh Shem Yahushai. On to the next one. Shalom.